I read a report yesterday, and the report read this. It said, Pete Carroll fires back at former Seahawks Richard Sherman and Michael Bennett. And basically, Pete Carroll said in an interview, Pete Carroll said that Michael Bennett and Richard Sherman were a pain in the butt. He's quoted saying, sometimes guys can't hang with what's expected. And he said, the best thing I can tell you is that they are not here. Interpret that however you want. What Richard Sherman and Michael Bennett didn't realize is that once you're more trouble than you're worth, you lose all your leverage. If you're not the best of the best, you can't get away with doing whatever you want. If you're a Pro Bowl corner, you can get away with a lot more than if you're an injured corner. And the problem is, if you're outspoken and you're killing it, you're fine. But once you're hurt, like Richard Sherman was, you lose your value almost immediately. Woo! Whoop, you're gone. Des Bryant didn't understand this either. Des Bryant didn't understand what Richard Sherman didn't understand. Because Larry Fitzgerald got old. Similar to what Richard Sherman's done. Richard Sherman got old. He got hurt. But Larry Fitzgerald handled it differently than Richard Sherman. Larry Fitzgerald got older. He got quiet. He didn't ask for much. He's been very noble. He puts his head down and he works. He finds every way he can to contribute, and he keeps his mouth shut. And if you notice, Larry Fitzgerald produces a lot, and he's getting paid a lot, more than Richard Sherman. So I think Richard Sherman was a pain in the butt. I think it was time for him to leave Seattle. But if you're a 49er fan listening, your question is, sounds like Zach doesn't like Richard Sherman. Can Richard Sherman still work in the 49ers locker room? Yes. Yes, of course. See, the reason why Richard Sherman wasn't working in Seattle was it was because Richard Sherman's trust was broken within the organization. We see this with the New England Patriots. The reason why the New England Patriots are falling apart is because Tom Brady no longer trusts Bill Belichick. And I don't think it's the end of the world. I mean, once you lose trust with a coach, because I think really Richard Sherman lost trust from his coaches the minute they lost the Super Bowl the way they did. And I had a girlfriend cheat on me once. And you can stay together for a while, but once trust is broken, you can salvage it for a while, but after a while, your trust is broken and you can't get over it. So after you lose trust, you can keep the relationship going for a little while, but eventually it falls off a cliff. And that's what happened between Richard Sherman and the Seattle Seahawks. Right now, it's still fresh for the Patriots. The Patriots' trust between Bill Belichick and Tom Brady has been broken. But they can keep dating for another 6 months before the guy realizes, you know what? I can't handle the fact that you cheated on me. I do need to break up with you. But, the trust was broken between Richard Sherman and the Seattle Seahawks coaching staff. And once again, when a girlfriend cheats on you, you just got to break up with them, move on, find another relationship. And that's exactly what Richard Sherman found with the San Francisco 49ers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so very much for watching. You can help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show on Facebook, share it on Twitter, on Instagram, if you know Reddit. Please help me out. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about it. And subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. Thank you so very much. Have a great day.